So, welcome. This is a meditation on unplugging to reconnect, a mindful digital detox. So, as you're, just beginning to consider what if you could move away sometimes from your screen and that could bring you closer to yourself. This guided meditation helps us to explore the ways you can incorporate a digital detox into your life. You could start with small, manageable steps by creating intentional pauses from technology. You may discover space for mental clarity, self-connection, and a more balanced relationship with the digital world. So, welcome to this meditation, an opportunity to reflect on your relationship with technology and explore how digital detox can nurture your well-being. While screens often serve as tools for connection and productivity, stepping away can create space for deeper clarity, creativity, and calm. So let's take this time to consider small steps you can take to balance your digital life and reconnect with yourself. If you haven't already, begin by finding a comfortable position. Feel your body on the earth. Just really aware that the earth is part of what's holding you. Just sense it underneath your chair, rising up to support you. Closing your eyes if you'd like, or shifting into an inward gaze. Take a deep breath in, feeling your body expand, and exhale slowly, releasing a little bit of tension. Continuing to breathe like this, inviting a sense of ease and focus with each breath. On each out breath, releasing anything that's not needed, any tension. Imagine the tension flowing out of your body like water flowing over a rock. Sensing it as it releases. Your body might become a little more heavy. Allowing yourself to arrive in this very moment, right here. Now, if you can, gently bring your awareness to your digital habits. Think about how much time you spend on your devices and how it makes you feel. Energized, drained, connected, or overwhelmed. Try to notice with acceptance whatever feelings come up. Can you reflect without judgment on the areas where you'd like to create more balance? Perhaps it's carving out time in the evening to unwind without screens, or starting your mornings without reaching for your phone. Allow these thoughts to come and go noticing what resonates most with you. And you picture yourself engaging in a small, intentional break from technology. Visualize the peaceful morning spent journaling, reading, or sipping tea. And you step into a moment like this now, sensing what it's like for you. Perhaps it's an evening, immersed in a hobby, listening to music, or simply sitting quietly in reflection. Imagine in your mind's eye, right now, experiencing a moment like this. What does it feel like? Notice if there's a sense of freedom, stillness, or a joy of reconnecting with activities that nourish your soul. Or is there an agitation or restlessness? Listening deeply to your inner wisdom for what supports your mental clarity and emotional balance. Now, if helpful, I invite you to think about one specific step you can take towards a digital detox. Might be setting a timer for a 30-minute screen-free break, establishing a digital sunset in the evening, or planning a digital Sabbath. Can you visualize yourself putting this plan into action, feeling the sense of empowerment and intention it brings? Know that even the smallest steps can create a ripple effect, fostering healthier habits and a deeper connection to yourself and the world around you. Imagine the impacts of your practice. As we prepare to close, take a moment to express gratitude for this time of reflection and the intention you've set. Let's come back to your breath, allowing yourself to feel more calm and clarity with each inhale and exhale. Gradually, as you're ready, please come back to the present moment. You might allow your body to move a little bit, stretch. Perhaps there's a wiggle of the shoulders or opening of the arms. And just feel yourself coming back into the room. a moment and look into each other's eyes and faces in our different spaces. Right now, we're really appreciating the power of the digital moment, aren't we? And there's also power in unplugging. So thank you for reflecting on this with me, with each other. And if you'd like to, as you're ready, you can put something into the chat or just speak into the space about what that was like for you. Matthias?
Yeah, something quite surprising came up for me. As I was thinking about a routine, and I've tried routines before and kind of failed at that, especially in the mornings. And now what came up for me was that I can try whenever I notice being like mindlessly on my phone, to take a mindfulness break and to just, do a 5-minute mindfulness exercise. And then after mindfulness exercise, it tends to be easier for me to choose consciously what I want to do. So if after these 5 minutes I want to continue being mindlessly on my phone, that's okay as well. But I think I'm more likely to get up and, sit in my chair and just read a book instead. But I really like this idea, which kind of retains flexibility while also increasing mindfulness.
Thank you, Matthias. Yeah. I love that idea. Bye, Kate. Are you leaving? Oh, are you raising your hand? Are you leaving? Okay, bye. Have a beautiful day.
I got to go and take needles out, and I have full schedule. It was lovely sharing this with all of you, and all the best for the thing. I'm going to Austria, so I'll be back on the 6th of January, and
Okay.
I'll keep you in my heart, okay?
Hey, we'll miss you.
Cheerio.
Sure. So we have Elizabeth is feeling more grounded after the meditation. Me too, Elizabeth. Thank you. Valerie?
Yes. What came to me is more mindfulness about my habits. I'm focusing on this, but I noticed this last month that I'm spending way too much time on Instagram, and I'm like, I look one or two things and I go into a rabbit hole for 60 minutes, and it's total waste of time. So I'm really, this came for me very strongly this morning, and I really thought about it before, but I think it sealed my commitment to to really stop my habit and put the phone and off, and so my mindfulness, I feel like another layer of solidity. So that's what came for me.
Thank you, Valerie. I think what happens for me is that in the evening, I have a hard time going to bed. I've had a hard time going to bed since I was a child. And I start looking at my phone and looking at email or Nextdoor or something like that. And I just start scrolling. And it's really, I think it's a transitional behavior, but it doesn't feel good. And so I've really been trying to replace it with some kind of meditation. And this really strengthens my resolve to do that. And I love what Matthias said about noticing if I'm on my phone, then maybe that can be like a mindfulness spell to practice for 5 minutes and then see what I'm going to do next. Yeah. Julia says, during the meditation, I still was feeling the stress in my body, but looking at every one of you makes me feel more present and grateful. Oh. Thank you. Are you needing to leave? Oh, Isabel. Yeah.
Hi, everybody. I am so grateful to be here and connected. I've been away from home for about 8 weeks now. I'm in the United States, and we've had problems with Wi-Fi, and then we didn't have Wi-Fi, and then when we were finally connected last week, then we had a power outage for almost 3 days, and then so it's been really interesting to not be connected and to realize just how attached and almost addicted I am to technology to that degree. I was finding it really frustrating, and tried to adapt. Thought, well, there's a library, I'll read. And then the reading glasses were at work. It was like the universe was conspiring a little bit to have me just be quiet, or just, I was up against myself in a lot of ways. But I also stayed in a place where I just realized how quiet, just being with the quietness of this place, it's so quiet. And just being grateful for the smallest things. I've been grateful, and I've said those things, but I don't know to the extent where I've appreciated just being with, I guess. I don't know. I'm really learning a lot about what it's like just to be with myself when I'm not, feeling good, and just allowing that, I guess. So yeah.
A forced practice, huh?
Yeah.
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 That feeling not good, and just staying with ourselves when we're not feeling good, rather
Yeah.
than having someplace so easily to escape.
Yeah.
Thank you for sharing that.
Thank you.
Yeah. And Shweta says that resonates with me too. Sometimes I even read a book in a way that feels too energizing in order to avoid letting go of the day to go to sleep.
Mm.
Yeah, it feels good not to be alone like that.
Mm-hmm.
Diane, did you want to say anything, or should we are on record right now, so if we can actually take ourselves off record, and we want to encourage the people that are listening to this on YouTube to also comment on your experience when you are participating.